Hi, I'm Dr. James Meschino. I want to talk to you today about diet and autoimmune disease management. Very few medical doctors explain the importance of diet in the management of autoimmune diseases. Now, recently I saw Montel Williams being interviewed on Piers Morgan tonight on CNN, and he highlighted the fact that with his condition, which is multiple sclerosis, which we think is an autoimmune disease, he was able to start reversing the effects of the disease the minute he started to implement certain dietary and lifestyle changes, including supplements. And what was noticeable is that he had reversed the limp that he had had for a number of years prior, and you really couldn't even tell he had multiple sclerosis. Now, I've seen many examples of this over the years in patients and also seminar attendees. Even my own colleague, Dr. John Baer, who suffered a very serious ulcerative colitis condition for a long time. He only started to really improve his health long term once he changed his diet, put the right supplements in, and got onto the lifestyle program that I try to educate people about. And he now runs marathons. He's run many marathons, including the Boston Marathon, which he qualified for just a few years ago. So my advice to anybody with an autoimmune disease when it comes to diet is you have to start with some really basic things and stick to it and be consistent. The first thing is get the bad fats out of your diet. The worst fat is a fat called arachidonic acid, and it's found in a whole bunch of high-fat animal products. But that arachidonic acid, the body converts it into an inflammatory hormone called prostaglandin series 2. And when you're making a lot of prostaglandin series 2, not only is there inflammation, but it causes cells to divide more quickly, so you get people with arthritic conditions start to get nodes building up on their fingers, and fibrotic tissue in the lungs, and fibrotic tissue builds up in the kidneys, and people then have advanced disease that affects their lungs and kidney failure, and that's how autoimmune diseases often become very life-threatening. So you want to get those bad fats out. You also want to get refined sugars out of the diet, because refined sugars raise your insulin levels, and insulin also causes cells to divide too quickly and cause a greater amount of fibrotic damage to all the connective tissues and can increase inflammation. And refined sugars also weaken the body's immune system or have negative effects on the immune system, which you're trying to regulate better. And then you need to get enough plant phytonutrients from fruits and vegetables, because they help to suppress inflammation and they enhance detoxification to get irritants out of the system, and they affect the immune system in a more positive way, so the tissues are not attacked by the immune cells as well. So here's really where you start on a practical level. Decrease your intake of high animal fat foods with the exception of fish. That means no red meat of any kind, no pork, no lamb, no duck. No milk that's more than 1% milk fat. Same with yogurt, nothing more than 1% milk fat. Make that a rule. No cream, no butter, no whipped cream, no ice cream, no sour cream. Anything with the word cream, I can tell you, you're going down the wrong road. No mayonnaise, no cheeses that are over 4% milk fat. So instead, when you go to get protein, you want chicken breast, turkey breast, fish, soy products, whey protein shakes, which you can have for breakfast, egg whites instead of egg yolks. These are good places to get protein. You need to get ample amounts of peas and beans. Minimize your intake of the trans fats from these hydrogenated fatty foods and deep fried foods and pan fried foods. And try to use olive oil instead of other oils, because it's less inflammatory. So if you're going to do some browning of chicken breast or use for a salad dressing or sauteing vegetables, I like olive oil. Try to get 5 to 7 fruit and vegetable servings every day. And like Montel Williams, one of the things he does is he does this sort of booster juice drink every day where he combines some fruits and vegetables into a juicer, and he makes a drink to sort of load up on some of the phytonutrients that suppress inflammation, give better immune modulation, and improve detoxification. Anyway, you can read the details of all of this. Just click on the article below. The link below links right to an article that I wrote. It's a summary article called Nutrition and Supplementation Management in Autoimmune Disease. All the scientific references are there, so you know you're getting only sound scientific information. If you have an autoimmune disease or anyone close to you has one, you need to click on the link and read the article, because most medical doctors don't study a lot of nutrition and natural medicine. That's not where you're going to get the best advice. So the article that I wrote summarizes all the evidence-based information for you. Click on it now and read the article. Now remember that at meschinohealth.com you'll see my other research review papers, footage from my live professional seminars, other downloads and videos and resources I've created. They're all there to help you lead a long, healthy, functional life. All my teaching materials and research articles have all the scientific references in them, so you'll know you're getting only sound scientific information from me on any subject that you're looking for. So make sure that you use meschinohealth.com as an ongoing, reliable resource of health and wellness information for both you and your family members. Thanks so much for watching.